Hi, I'm Naomi DSouza and I'm part of the GISEC team. Today, I have Dr. Aloysius Cheang, who is the Chief Information Security Officer at Huawei Middle East and Central Asia. Thank you so much for coming in today and giving us your time.
Thank you for having me.
So, Dr. Aloysius, Huawei is attending GISEC Global 2024 this year. What brings you back to the show and how does it align with Huawei's broader cybersecurity strategy?
Naomi, maybe you don't know this, but GISEC actually features very prominently in our annual business plan. So in our calendar of events, GISEC is always the major event that kick off our cybersecurity activities for the year. So GISEC, why is it so important? It's because it is considered to be the largest and most influential cybersecurity gathering of CISOs in this region. In fact, not only in this region for Middle East, but also for the region of North Africa, maybe as far as Central Asia. So GISEC is definitely a very important moment for us in our calendar events.
Given the increasing demand for digital transformation and AI adoption, what security recommendations do you offer organizations worldwide?
Well, I think all of us shouldn't be, too much concerned and tied to the fact that AI is going to be here to stay. But whether AI is mature enough to provide us the kind of functionality that we are all looking forward to is still, a question still being back at the moment, right? So the question is still begging. So what we need to focus on, rather than the hype on AI, but more in terms of how we're going to prepare ourselves for AI. From a perspective of, number one, the ethical concerns that we need to be concerned for AI. Secondly, the security features that we're going to design into our products that will leverage on AI for them to alleviate our work and in fact to do our work better, more efficiently and more effectively. And lastly, which is the most important point, is the governance measures that we're going to put in place for AI. So I think the entire world still haven't come together to grapple with these questions yet. And that having said that, that I mentioned earlier, we shouldn't be, too hype up over these things, and probably we should sit down and have a proper, strategic planning, a 5-year roadmap into the future, as we glaze in the crystal ball, what we can do with AI and what AI can do for us, right? We need to ask this question, and this is something that is long term.
Looking ahead, what role do you see AI playing in the future of cybersecurity, and how is Huawei keeping up with this evolving landscape?
That's a very good question. In fact, for AI, as I have alluded earlier, it is going to help us with our work very much. At this point in time, there's just an overloading of information that we have at our fingertips. Too much information is coming through us, through all the sensors that we put in place, right? As we talk about defense in depth. So with defense in depth, that also comes with a lot of data that will be coming to us for central processing, for analytics, and then from the analytics, you determine what the actions you need to take. You need to take to address those security concerns. So with AI, they could actually, more efficiently and more effectively, address and grab this data and change that into something that is more intelligent, and as well as, allowing us to act on those issues, especially critical issues, on point and on time. So AI need to be built and harnessed into our applications, whether is it the actual application itself or the entire process, so that we can actually make AI an integral part of what we're going to do and piece together as a solution to address the current biting situation of cybersecurity, which is getting very, very serious with every moment taking. Right? We are seeing that ransomware has increased 37% year on year. And this is likely to be the trend to stay. So how do we tackle this, and what are the weapons that we can have on the side? And I think AI is the answer. But again, right, that answer, we still have to dig deeper to really see beyond. It just happens that there's a fault this morning, right? So we need to see beyond the horizon of the cloudification that we have seen today. The vision is not clear. Okay, we know that it's an objective, but we need to see beyond the cloudy vision in order to achieve the intention, design intention that we need to put in place in a solution.
No, I totally do agree with you, because AI, honestly, if not on a daily basis, it's changing on a weekly basis. And there's so many consumer-centric products as well that are coming out from apps, softwares, products.
Indeed.
And like Huawei itself, there's so many, like AI is integrated within the products now, right? So that is pretty cool. You guys are doing really well from that front, honestly. What cybersecurity solutions or innovations will Huawei showcase at GISEC Global 2024?
In fact, a lot, right? So where do I begin? We talk about AI, right? So we have actually been cooking back in our R&D centers that we have. Every year, we have, allocated 20 to 25 billion US dollars in R&D. Obviously, this has to go somewhere, right? Yeah. So one of the areas that these funds went to is to look at, how do we harness AI, to make, ourselves, our life easier, and how do we build a more trusted, connected, intelligent world. So this is in line with, our product design ideology, and for cybersecurity, it's the same. So this year, what we are going to do, is Huawei, for the first time, is going to launch our high-set series of cybersecurity products and solutions in this region.
Oh, that's amazing. For
the first time. And these products will be harnessing the cutting-edge technologies, and obviously, some of the hot buttons topics that people are concerned with, we are going to address that. For example, with our datacom solution, we are going to introduce our SaaS solution, Secure Access Service Edge solution, that will be addressing, keeping them awake at night, the nightmarish scenarios of trying to piece everything together, from secure WAN to all the identity management, to all the secure communication like VPN or even endpoint protection that is delivered over the cloud, where you have like different cloud access service brokers. So all this is going to be addressed by our SaaS solution. And our SaaS solution is going to offer you unparalleled controls from the cloud, to the network, and from network all the way to the edge. So we have this architecture in place that will be able to connect you, if you imagine a network topology right now, from your endpoint to the edge, from the edge to the network, and then to the cloud. All these, look at it from a network topology, the sequential layers of access that you're going to have. And what we do is our SaaS solution is to cut across this and provide you the peace of mind when you're using our solution that security is ensured. This will be also secured such that you will not be bothered by any ransomware activities, because that is what we have designed in our storage. Something that's inbuilt in it, a counter ransomware capabilities, 6-layered industry-leading capabilities that will comes with 5 times faster than industry rate in terms of recovery rate. So with all this in place, you will be looking at an active-to-active configuration whereby the sun will never set on your system. So it will always be active with 0 delay in between. So from network to storage is seamless connection that will address any concerns coming from the current threat landscape, especially we look at ransomware attack on your storage, right? Holding you at ransom. In fact, our ransomware storage device solution, right, is recognized to be one of the best in the world, with certification coming from the American certification body, TOLI.
I've read that, yeah.
Yeah, so we are almost like able to detect 99.9% of all ransomware attacks, putting us #1 in the industry, leading edge technology that we have in place. And all this at the back, it's all powered by what? AI, obviously, because we are having the huge informatics, the data analytics. So all this will be powered by the kind of intelligence processing at the back, and then you look at cloud, right? Earlier I mentioned that cloud is part of the equation. So our Huawei cloud, they comes with security, so-called modeling, right? Our AI modeling, we call it Pangu. So together with we have a 7-layer defense mechanism in our cloud again. So you see, I mentioned there's so many layers here. So we are indeed introducing defense in that, whether is it at the storage or at the network or at the cloud. So you add this up together, I don't think any attacker can chew us and digest us at all. So in short, this is what we have.
No, that's true. I think having data is one thing, but having control over it and then keeping it safe, that's a whole other layer on its own, right? And I think you explained that.
Exactly.
You explained that really beautifully. But yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Aloysius, for your time today. And I hope to see you very soon at GISEC Global 2024.
I definitely love to be seeing you as well as anybody out there in the audience that will be coming to GISEC. And if you're not registered for GISEC, I will encourage you to get your pass. 23rd to the 25th of April, right after Ramadan, at Dubai World Trade Center. We're going to have the 13th edition of GISEC. And I would love to have that meaningful conversation with you as we share with you our product and services, as well as some of know-how as we come together collectively, CISOs of the world, united to address the current and future cybersecurity threat in the middle of all the hot button topics that we're seeing today, whether is it the AI of today, the AI concern of today, or the AI concern of tomorrow. See you in Dubai.